Scatter!
I was saying, why doesn't Ben just run the different direction? Even as a kid, that bothered me.
They were both running sort of parallel to each other. Oh, should we do a little race?
Well, hello and welcome to the Shallow Proclamation. My name is Paul and I'm joined by...
Thomas.
And as you can see, you too. Oh, Thomas.
Sorry.
Well, it's always something. Always something.
I felt bad for interrupting you by saying, good to see you.
No, that would have been fine. It was the absolutely bizarre noise you made afterwards that was the real kicker, I think, that finished it off. Like, it was all going so well.
The nail in the coffin.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, if you've not joined us on Shallow Proclamation before, we are Paul and Thomas. And we are watching through all of Doctor Who from 1963 onwards. We're on season 4. We're about to sit and watch the Faceless ones. More on that in a moment. Do give us a like and a subscribe for this channel and this video if you've not done that already. Do chuck your comments down below. We like to read your comments about the stories and the bits of trivia you throw in. We also need to do a Hartnell review, but we've just never quite got around to it, but we will. We will. So if you've got questions for a Hartnell review, there's still time. Yes. And so, yeah, we've just finished the Macra Terror. We really enjoyed that last time, didn't we?
Oh, it was great. I think it was, yeah, it's really stayed with me, actually.
Well, apart from the fact that we know there's no such thing as Macra.
Of course.
Right?
Of course.
So, I don't know what stayed with you.
Yeah.
But...
Yeah.
But anyway, we're about to dive into Faceless. So this has been animated. We're actually going to watch. So basically, well, let's do the info on it. So it's broadcast the 8th of April to the 13th of May 1967. Written by David Ellis and Malcolm Hulke. Directed by Jerry Mill. Now, only episodes... Hulk. Don't like him when he's angry. Now, this is a relatively new animation. Only in the last few years was it animated. Now, they animated all 7 episodes, even though episodes 1 and 3 exist. So I remember when I got the DVD and I watched it, I'd not seen it before. I hit play all, and then I was like, oh, where are the actual episodes? But they were kind of a bonus feature on the disc. I guess they wanted to get continuity of animation through the whole story rather than chopping and changing. We are going to watch the actual footage. So we're going to watch episode 1 and the actual existing episode 3. This was the first animation, I think, that was animated and it had more than half of its episodes missing. So normally they've been to like fill in like the odd one here or there. But this was the first one where the majority, 4 out of 6, were missing. I've only seen it once, like I say. It's not a story I'm hugely familiar with because I'd seen, the episodes that existed, I'd seen as orphaned episodes before, but you don't tend to revisit episodes that are orphaned much, like full stories. So
especially when they have orphan in the title.
Yeah. Yes. 55, or whatever it was. Dear me.
We'll get there eventually.
Yeah, one day. So I think they spent quite a lot of money on stock footage for this.
Right.
Scatter!
I was saying, why doesn't Ben just run the different direction? Even as a kid, that bothered me.
They were both running sort of parallel to each other. Oh, should we do a little race?
I've never understood this. Why do policemen wear why do they have that strap that goes under the lip and not under the chin? I've never understood that.
Yeah. That's a good question.
Jamie,
It looks bizarre.
over here with me.
Is it so it doesn't, like... So is it so that they can talk?
I guess. I don't think having a thing under you means you can't talk. Like when you wear a bike helmet, you can't open your mouth because it's strapped under your chin.
Well, I don't know how loose you have your one, Paul.
Oh gosh.
Oh gosh, yeah.
Ray gun. Not Ronald.
Yeah, I was about to say, I have a friend called Raymond Gunn. Oh, I like that, all the plans sticking out. Remember when everyone had paperwork, Paul? Were you alive when that was a thing?
I was alive when it was a thing.
Yeah, no, to be fair, so was I, actually.
Oh. A hand.
Have you ever seen a British Rosa on a motorbike?
What, in modern times?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
I don't know if I have.
You've never seen a policeman on a bike?
I must have done, mustn't I?
So,
I don't remember.
Surely you mean in person, right?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, still, yeah. Actually, I remember once I was driving along the M23 and a guy came up next to me in his car and then he pulled in front and really cut me up.
Really?
And then 2 seconds later a police motorbike came past him and just looked at him and just went like that and pulled him over and I was like, yes, justice.
That's the dream, isn't it? When someone sees it happen.
Now, that looks a bit like Wanda Ventham, but it can't be, surely not. Not Wanda Ventham. Is that who I'm thinking of? No.
Oh.
That's not Benedict Cumberbatch's mum, is it?
Benedict Cumberbatch?
Yeah, that's Benedict Cumberbatch's mum.
No.
I'm pretty sure
Is it actually?
She's in Doctor Who more than once.
That is insane.
I will
Can
check.
you verify that?
I will double check.
This is like Richard Osman on Pointless, isn't it? The laptop guy.
I think Jamie feels like a third wheel. Yes, she is the mother of Benedict Cumberbatch.
What's her name?
We haven't seen him.
Wanda Ventham.
Oh right, no. Oh right. I thought you were saying the guy was Wanda Ventham.
No, she's called Wanda Ventham.
I was like, Wanda Ventham is a strange name for a man. I thought you were referring to the guy next to her. Right, so she is called Wanda Ventham, and she is Benedict Cumberbatch's mum.
Yeah. So actually, the Gatwick Airport scenes were filmed at Gatwick Airport.
Really?
Yeah.
The container is on the way.
My favourite thing to do is when someone says, "Oh, we're getting a train to Gatwick," I always say, "Airport."
Interrupted me.
This is just like Gatwick isn't known for anything else.
Yeah.
It's like, where are you flying from? Oh, Heathrow. Heathrow Airport. So far, it's kind of, airport antics, isn't it? It's a bit like Argo or something.
You can't recognise him anywhere.
Die Hard 2.
Yeah, exactly.
We're leading to the main airport building.
Oh, flip. What was that? How did they not notice?
Least observant ever. Things have escalated quickly.
I was just about to say that, but then I was like, Paul would tell me off. How far back do you reckon escalators go?
I think they go right down to the bottom, don't they?
This is the girl I was telling you about.
Oh, he's on fire tonight.
I don't know when the first escalators. I think there's one in New York that's like made of wood, isn't there? Like in Macy's or something.
Oh, right. Yeah, I think that was the first
You
step.
must have made a mistake. I've never seen them before in my life.
The only way was up from there.
That's quite alien looking, isn't it?
Yeah. That's really well done again, because we're not seeing anything. It's still,
Oh, and just the steady rocking motion there.
Yeah. That's nice, because it wasn't like a big front-on reveal or anything. It's still mysterious.
Yeah. I'll keep it in the share screen if that's all right.
Sure.
That was, I think it was a great cliffhanger, wasn't it? Just the, this is clearly some kind of alien. And you just got hints of it going through the story with just the hands teased early on. And, I love how it all plays out basically in a departure lounge.
Yeah. It's like the terminal.
Yeah.
Tom Hanks.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, because they arrive in the airport. Because an airport is technically not really a country, isn't it? Because it's like before you've gone through the border, you haven't actually entered the country. So they've just jumped in with the TARDIS, so they're kind of in no man's land. And then that was funny, the scene where the guy was like, "Where are your passports?" And they're like, "It doesn't matter how we got here, we saw a body."
And I really liked Troughton, when he was on the floor with the magnifying glass and stuff, and he just had some good little quips there, where he's kind of saying, he's being quite amusing in what he's saying, and as the guy is trying to be quite serious with him, and he's kind of just not taking him seriously. You know, Troughton the Doctor isn't taking him seriously at all.
Yeah.
I like that. I thought it was a really strong starting episode, actually. And the fact that the creature, the monster, whatever this thing is, was just, as we were saying, really well done, because you're not seeing anything, or it's just glimpses here and there, and even the ending there isn't giving too much away.
Yeah.
And I think it just felt like a different. That felt strong to me. I think I said at the beginning that it's nice to have the location shooting, given that we've had kind of the Macroterror. Although I know it was all animated, and so we got a bit more scale to it, but it was all sort of, you know, in one location, really, kind of. You know, all it's in a enclosed space, isn't it? Just like the moon base was in an enclosed space. So whereas this, you've got those outdoor bits, which just give it a different feel, you know. And I think the stock footage does that as well. So. Yeah. No, it was a. Yeah, you believed it was an airport, didn't you? As you say, which is an impressive feat. You just, you know, throwing the odd shot of a plane in and stuff like that. Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, my arm keeps disappearing there.
Yeah, I mean, what's happened with the companions there? So Ben, what happened to Ben in the end? Where did he go? He was getting led off, wasn't he, by Blade?
Yeah, I think
did we
so.
see Blade after that? Was it after that they looked? Yeah, it was afterwards. They looked in the box with him. So what happened to Ben? Do we know?
That's a good question. Yeah, what was the? Yeah, he just disappeared.
So we don't know yet what's happened to Ben, I guess.
Yeah.
And Polly seemed a bit strange at the end there as well, didn't she? So.
Yeah, something had clearly happened. Is she under their control, or?
Well, she'd been gassed earlier, hadn't she? Like pulled aside by the guy, taken from the two least attentive people.
Yeah.
You know, the Doctor and Jamie, completely oblivious.
Yeah. I'm going through a bit of a Ben craze at the moment. So, yeah, great. I mean, I'm intrigued to see what happens next.
Yeah, me too. Well, I guess we should.
It's kind of hard to comment at this point, isn't it? It's like a good setup. No idea where it's going to go.
Well, you know, 1 of 7, so there we go. Great.
Yeah.
Should we wrap that up then?
Sure.
Cool. Great, guys. Thanks very much. Let us know what you thought of that as a starting episode. And join us again soon for episode 2. Take care. Bye-bye.